Hi and welcome to Daily TFT Tips. I get a lot of questions regarding the Tome of Traits, so I just figured I'd make a short video about it. The Tome of Traits is, I guess you can call it an item. You can get it from a gold orb or the augment, the Ancient Archives. It looks a little bit like this. Well, it looks exactly like this. And if you sell it, you get to choose between 4 different emblems. But there are ways to manipulate the outcomes, and it's pretty useful to kind of know how this works in detail. So let's just go over it. So the way this works is that the game will check the traits that showcase on your left side, and depending on how many traits you have, the game will start specifically selecting 1 or 2 or 3 of these traits. So just go over it. If you only have 0 to 4 active traits, all 4 choices will be completely random. If you have 5 or 6 active traits, then the game will specifically pick 1 out of the traits that you put on the board. For 7 and 8 active traits, it's 2, and for 9 and 10, it's 3. And if you have more than 11 active traits, you gain tailored emblems. Now, I think one of the confusion that happens is because of the wording active traits. So the thing about active traits is that people tend to think that the trait has to be activated, but that's not actually true. So as long as the trait appears on the left side, it will be considered an active trait for the Tome of Traits. And how do you manipulate this? Well, just to make let's make a few showcases. So for this one, I'm just gonna pick a few units by random. Okay, so let's say for some reason we have this board. So all of the traits here, the Debonair, Assassin, Bodyguard, Challenger, Mercenary, Scholar, and Syndicate, all of them will be taken into consideration. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we go to this list here, that means we get 2 tailored and 2 randoms. So that means the moment I sell my Tome of Traits, from these 7 traits, I will receive confirmed at least 2 of them. So for example, I could end up with Assassin and Bodyguard emblem, or I could end up with Challenger and Scholar emblem. And 2 of them will be random. So how do you manipulate this? Well, the thing is, not every trait gives you an emblem. And the best way to showcase this is this board here. It consists of Lulu, Corki, and Zillion. Now I have a total of 5 traits. 5 traits means 1 tailored emblem and 3 random. So the thing is, there is no Yordle emblem. There is no item that you can put on a unit that makes them a Yordle. So even though it's an active trait, it can't be taken into consideration for an emblem, which means that that's how you manipulate it. Sort of like you get your traits to a point where the game starts tailoring it, but you fill up your board with traits that the game can't actually select. So, but this goes even further, because not only is Lulu a Yordle, she's also an enchanter, and this is more or less the ideal situation, because there is no enchanter emblem either. So that means if you put a Lulu on your board, the game, you increase your chance of getting tailored emblems, but you actually don't hurt the chance of getting an emblem that you don't want. It's the exact same for Corki. Corki is Yordle Twin Shot. There's no Yordle emblem and there is no Twin Shot emblem, which means that if you put Lulu and Corki on your board, this will result in a situation where all of the traits don't count. So for example, if you put a Zillion on your board as well, so this could be like a stage 2-1 board if you get lucky. And now you have Clockwork, well, that is an emblem, and Innovator. And now you created a situation where if you have these 3 on the board, and you wait for the round to be over, and you sell the tome, you now have a 50-50 chance between getting a Clockwork emblem and an Innovator emblem. But you can also do this a little bit more solid. So this could be a fairly decent stage 2 board. You have Singed, Zillion, Azrael with Corki and Lulu. You only have to play Corky and Lulu once on the board. And also keep in mind that as a general rule of thumb, you should always take the traits from the round before. So you can't put your units on the board and immediately sell the Tome of Traits and expect results. It will take the previous fight. It will base everything on the previous fight. I probably should have mentioned this earlier. Anyways, so let's say you put this on the board. You only have to put this on the board for one round. Then the next round, you can sell Corky and Lulu if you don't want them anymore. And then you can sell the Tome of Traits. So in this case, you have a total of 7 active traits. But the thing is, Yodel doesn't work, Enchanter doesn't work, Twinshot doesn't work. So you're left with Scrap, Clockwork, Chemtech, and Innovator. So in these specific cases, you're usually looking for the Innovator emblem. But the thing about this one is, since we have 7 active traits, we now gain 2 tailored emblems. So that means out of those 4 traits, 2 will be tailored, which is a pretty high chance to get an Innovator emblem. And this was a really useful mechanic, especially when 7 Innovators used to be a lot stronger. So people tried to go for this type of setup a lot, force the Innovator emblem as much as possible, and got some pretty good results out of it. But yeah, I think that was everything. This is pretty much how the Tome of Trait works. And yeah, if you have any more questions, put them down in the comments. And otherwise, see you guys tomorrow.